I hid behind the silence, afraid to lift my eyes. Every prayer felt heavy, like it would never reach the sky. I carried every failure like chains around my soul, certain I had wandered far beyond your call. The weight of yesterday kept whispering my name, but even in the darkness, your mercy stayed the same. I thought the door was closed forever. I thought your grace had passed me by. Took away from you was one more step. You crossed to find me. Mercy found me when I had nothing left to say. Love surrounded every fear I tried to hide away. You called my name before I could explain my shame. Now every scar reminds me you never stopped loving me. Oh, you never stopped reaching me. Mercy found me. Voice of condemnation slowly lost its sound. The chains I wore for years fell broken to the ground. You never asked for perfection, you simply opened wide your arms, and all the pieces of my story began to find your heart. The place I feared returning to became the place of peace, because forgiveness speaks much louder than my history. You saw the tears I never showed, you heard the prayers I couldn't speak, and somehow every road of failure led me back into your mercy. Mercy found me when I had nothing left to say. Love surrounded every fear I tried to hide away. You called my name before I could explain my shame. Now every scar reminds me you never stopped loving me. Oh, your mercy is higher than the heavens. When I believed my story was over, you were already writing redemption. I was never forgotten, never abandoned. You stayed, you waited, you loved me first. If your mercy could find me here, then no heart is too far gone. If your grace could reach You leave the 99 to carry one back home. No shame is stronger, no night is longer than the light you bring. No sin is greater, no chain is heavier than the cross you bore for me. Oh, Jesus, oh, your mercy. Oh, you never walked away. You never walked away. You never gave up. You never gave up. You call me son. You call me daughter. You welcome me home. Mercy found me where I thought no love remained. Grace restored me when I believed I'd lost my name. Now I stand here not because my past was perfect, but because your love is perfect. You saved me, you healed me, you carried me. Jesus, your mercy found me forever. Today I know I was never beyond your reach, because the God who forgives is still the God who saves. I started walking farther, certain you were done with me. Every mile I traveled only echoed my defeat. I couldn't hide the pieces of the life I broke apart. Still somehow the kindness was already chasing my heart. I never saw you leaving, even when I turned away. Your love kept writing hope across my darkest days. Before my knees could reach the ground, before my voice could call your name, your grace was already running straight into my shame. Your grace ran faster than every step I took away. Your love was waiting before I even learned to pray. You reached the places I believed no light could find. Now I'm standing here, forever changed. Your grace ran faster. Oh, your grace ran faster than my fear, than my failure, oh, than my yesterday. You didn't count my failures, you counted every tear. You never measured distance, only drew me near. The cross had written mercy long before I understood the price was fully paid, because your heart is always good. Now every breath reminds me I'm no longer who I was. The chains that once defined me cannot hold me anymore. I thought I'd have to earn your love, but love had already found me. I thought I had to clean my soul, but Jesus came and washed me. Your grace ran faster than every step I took away. Your love was waiting before I even learned to pray. You reached the places I believed no light could find. Now I'm standing here, forever changed. Your grace ran faster. Oh, your grace ran faster than my fear, than my failure, oh, than my yesterday. Oh, your grace keeps running. It never grows tired. It never gives up. Even when I run, you keep coming closer. Jesus, only you could love like this. Only you could rescue like this. There is no valley your mercy cannot enter. There is no mountain your goodness cannot climb. There is no sinner too broken for redemption. There is no story too lost for new life. You never stop pursuing. You never stop calling. You never stop loving until I came home. Oh, grace keeps calling. Oh, Jesus, you never stopped. You never stopped. Oh, I am forgiven. I am restored. I am yours. Forever yours. Oh, your grace ran faster than every road I tried to leave. Your love was stronger than every lie I chose to believe. Now I sing freely, not because I earned this life, but because you gave it. You forgave me, you restored me, you saved me, Jesus. Oh, your grace ran faster forever. I thought I had outrun your love, but your grace reached me first. Because the God who forgives is always the God who comes running to save. I was rehearsing every word I'd say when I came home, certain I would have to earn the love I'd always known. Every step felt heavier, my heart was filled with fear. ashamed to face the one who once had held me near. But while I walked in silence, with nothing left to bring, the Father saw me coming before I saw Him waiting. Before my apology, before my broken speech, His arms were already open. His mercy reached for me. When the Father saw me, He didn't turn away. He ran to meet me. Before one word was said, He called me His child. Not the failure I became. Love covered every scar. Mercy spoke my name. I came back broken, but I was welcomed home. Oh, He never asked the questions that shame had taught my soul. He simply wrapped His kindness around what guilt had stole. No distance could erase me. No darkness changed His heart. The one I thought I'd lost forever never left my side. Now every breath reminds me I'm standing here by grace. The home I thought I'd never see was waiting all this time. He knew my deepest failures, yet still He called me near. The voice of condemnation disappeared when love was here. When the Father saw me, He didn't turn away. He ran to meet me. Before one word was said, He called me His child. And not the failure I became. Love covered every scar. Mercy spoke my name. I came back broken, oh, but I was welcomed home. I was never too far, never too lost, never forgotten. Jesus, Your love was waiting long before I arrived. You never stopped calling me home. There is a seat at Your table, even for hearts like mine. There is a robe of mercy waiting every time. You don't receive perfection, you receive surrender. Every sinner who comes home finds the Father's arms still open. No shame can close what mercy has opened. No past can silence the voice that calls us children. Father, I'm finally home. Your love remains. You never left, You never changed. You waited for me with open arms. Oh, when the Father saw me, everything changed. My chains fell silent. My fear lost its name. Now I stand forgiven, oh, not because I deserved it, but because Jesus carried because the God who forgives is still the Father who runs to welcome us home.
Yesterday was full of questions. Every step was filled with fear. I believe my past defined me, that my failures lived right here. Every mirror showed my weakness. Every memory called my name, but the cross became the answer. Nothing stayed the same. You didn't rewrite my story by pretending I'd never fallen. You rewrote my story by reminding me who you are. I am not my yesterday. I am standing in your mercy. I am not the shame I carry. I belong to grace. You have washed my heart completely. You have called me by my name. Now my future has forever changed, because Jesus saved me. Now the chains have lost their power. Now my soul has found its song. Every scar has found its purpose. Every night has found the dawn. Your forgiveness speaks much louder than the lies I used to hear. Now your spirit keeps reminding me, perfect love is here. I don't have to hide my story. I don't have to wear my fear. Your redemption keeps unfolding every single year. Your mercy made me new. Your kindness made me whole. The life I thought was over has only just begun. I am not my yesterday. I am standing in your mercy. I am not the shame I carry. I belong to grace. You washed my heart completely. You have called me by my name. Now my future has forever changed, because Jesus saved me. Oh, you call me forgiven when I call myself condemned. You call me redeemed when I believe the end. You call me your child before I could understand. Now I stand in freedom, held within your hands. No more chains, no more hiding, no more fear, no more striving. Only Jesus, only mercy, only grace, forever mine. Jesus, you changed changed my name, you changed my future, you changed my heart. Your mercy speaks louder. Your cross wasn't enough, your love still reaches. I'm alive because of you. I am not my yesterday, I am living in your promise. Every burden has been lifted, every chain is gone. Now the heavens sing around me, every fear has lost its place. I will spend forever singing of amazing grace. Jesus saved me, Jesus found me, Jesus healed me, Jesus loves me forever, forever. Amazing grace, amazing name, forever faithful, forever enough. Holy Savior, risen King, all the glory belongs to you.
My past
no longer has the final word, because the cross has already spoken, and mercy will always have the last word. Jesus, you are my Savior forever. He never left me. I was losing strength in the silence, trying to breathe through the weight of the night. Every prayer felt lost in the darkness, every tear felt hidden from the light. I kept asking where you were in the middle of the pain, when my heart was barely beating and my soul could not explain. But you never left me, not for one moment, not for 1 second of the storm. When I you were holding every part of me close. You never left me, even when I could not feel you, even when the night was long. You stayed beside me in the silence. You were there all along. There were nights I almost gave up, and nights I could not carry myself, trying to worship through the heartbreak, trying to find peace somewhere else. But your presence You were there all along. And I remember the peace that filled the room, the moment heaven touched my weakness and pulled me back to you. I was broken, but somehow you stayed through every fear, through every ache, and now every breath inside my lungs will sing about your grace. You never left me, not when my faith was weak, not when my soul was tired, and not when my hands stopped reaching. You stayed. You never left me through every unanswered prayer, through every lonely night, through every hidden battle. You stayed, and now my heart remembers your love was always near. Even in the darkest valley, you were standing here. You never left me. You never left me. You never left me. Jesus, you stayed. You were there in the silence. I could hear my thoughts getting louder. Every fear was filling up the room, trying to find a little peace inside me. But every road kept leading back to you. There were tears I never showed nobody, hidden prayers I barely spoke aloud. I was fighting battles in the darkness while smiling through the crowd. But you were there in the silence, closer than the air inside my lungs. When my faith felt weak and faded, you still called me your beloved one. You were there in the silence, holding every shattered piece of me. And when I thought nobody saw me, heaven was listening quietly. I remember sitting in the stillness with my heart completely worn and tired, trying to understand the hurting, trying to survive another night. Then your presence filled the broken places, like a river washing over.
could barely stand. You were riding hope around me with your gentle healing hands. You were there, you were there, through the anxious nights, through the hidden pain, through every silent question. You remained. You were there in the silence, staying when the lights grew dim. And every broken piece inside me started breathing once again. Now my heart can finally rest here in the safety of your love. 'Cause even in the deepest silence, you were always enough. I was drowning in my own emotions, trying hard to keep my faith alive. Every prayer felt weak and empty. Every day became another fight. There were nights I could not stop shaking. Thought the darkness would never end, and the weight inside my spirit made it hard to breathe again. Then your presence found me softly, like the sunrise after rain. And somewhere in the middle of the worship, I felt your peace again. I felt your peace again, falling gently over all my fears. I felt your peace again, washing through the pain I carry here. And suddenly my heart I felt your peace again, breathing life into my chest. I felt your peace again, teaching my weary soul to rest. Now every scar becomes a story, every battle becomes grace, 'cause the God who met me in the silence never left my side for a day. I felt your peace again. I felt your peace again. Jesus, I felt your peace again. Oh, God held my heart. I was trying hard to keep breathing while the pain was pulling me apart. Every night felt colder than the last one. Every fear was living in my heart. There were moments I stopped praying, 'cause I did not know what to say, and the silence felt so heavy, like the light had gone away. But somewhere in the middle of the breaking, somewhere in the middle of the tears, your presence wrapped around my weakness and reminded me you are here. God held my heart when it was shattered into pieces. God held my heart when I was fighting just to breathe again. And even in the silence, even in the storm, your love stayed close enough to carry my soul through it all. Oh, God held my heart. Oh, there were nights I sat in worship with my head down and trembling hands, trying hard to trust your promise, trying hard to understand. And the piano filled the darkness, and peace slowly filled the room. Every voice around me singing pulled my soul back close to you. And suddenly I felt the healing, like a river through my chest. All the fear I had been carrying started finally finding rest. God held my heart through every anxious thought. walked away. Even when my worship sounded broken, even when my faith was weak, you still listened to my silence. You still called me yours completely. And now I know you never needed perfect words. You only wanted honesty. So here I am with all my weakness, still standing in your peace. Oh, God held my heart when I thought that I was hopeless. God held my heart and filled the emptiness with grace. Now every scar becomes a story, every battle turns to praise. 'Cause the God who stayed beside me never turned his face away. God held my heart. God held my heart. Jesus, you held my heart. I was losing hope in the silence, trying hard to hold myself together. Every prayer felt weak and distant. Every night kept lasting forever. There were tears nobody noticed, hidden underneath my smile. And my soul grew tired of fighting, trying just to survive. But somewhere in the middle of the breaking, somewhere in the middle of the pain, your presence slowly filled the darkness, and my heart began to breathe again. Even in my lowest moment, you were standing next to me. Even in my weakest season, your love refused to leave. When my faith was barely breathing, when my strength was almost gone, you stayed close beside me and carried me through it all. Exhausted just to sing, but the sound of heaven moving started healing everything. And the piano kept on playing like a whisper through my soul. Every voice around me singing made the broken pieces whole. I felt peace fall all around me like the sunrise after rain. And the God I thought was distant was holding all my pain. Even in my lowest moment, you never turned your face Even when my prayers were tears, you still listened through the silence. You still stayed near. And now I know you never needed perfect faith. You only wanted all of me. So here I am with all my weakness, standing in your peace. Finally, yeah. Even in my lowest moment, you were writing something good. Every scar became a story. Every pain became understood. Now my heart can finally rest here, safe inside your endless grace. 'Cause the God who stayed beside me never walked away. Even in my lowest moment, you stayed. Jesus, you stayed. I was sitting in the silence, trying hard to find your voice. Every fear inside my spirit made it hard to feel the hope. There were nights I stopped believing I could ever feel you near. 'Cause the weight upon my shoulders was becoming hard to bear. But somewhere in the middle of the worship, somewhere between the tears and grace, your presence slowly wrapped around me, and peace began to fill the space. Still close to me, even when my faith was shaken. Still close to me, even when my soul was breaking. When the darkness tried to pull me under, when the fear would not release, you stay close beside my weakness and covered me with peace. Still close to me. There were moments I felt empty, like my prayers could not get through. But heaven heard every whisper and every cry that led to you. Then the piano filled the silence, and the room began to breathe. Every voice around me
through the silence, you still covered me with peace.